Machinya koramga jwange chenro mar kagi kacha nyinga Lydia Okeyo. Kweta azimio la umoja wan Kenya lanso kwedo paro mar chike wi osuru ma owinjore jiwo gi jo Kenya ne budget mabiro. Jatend azimio la umoja wan Kenya lanso Ramogi Odinga wacho ni osuru ma kamano biro hinyo ganda jo Kenya.
It is even more shocking that a regime that promised to lessen the burden of the so-called hustlers, Mama Mboga, watu wa mjengo, can turn his back so soon on the same people. The tsunami of taxes in that bill will bury everyone, especially the jobless youth and the poor struggling down at the bottom. The bill is a promissory note to strangle and suffocate the hustlers from whose necks Ruto promised to remove the rope. We wish to make it clear from the outset that as a party, we will try our best to ensure that this anti-people budget is not passed by the National Assembly. In the event that Kenya Kwanza uses its hired majority and passes the bill as it is, we want the people of Kenya to understand that it is Kenya Kwanza's bill. It is the Kenya Kwanza's budget. It will be a Kenya Kwanza strangling Kenyans. We will instruct our members of parliament to have nothing to do with it.
Kama chielo kinde mag jadole Ezekiel Odero chopedo huma Mombasa mara kwedo kang maloro kanisa mar New Life Center mantiri Mavuoni County Makilifi kod wang jowi mar kanisa no kindego mage kama otingo dansano mari kod Cliff Ombeta luo burano yor mbuyo odiochieng' manyoro jadole Ezekiel nyodhi nyime gi lamo e kanisa ne karadoko ni obila nyochopo mar geng'one.
We are in court today to ensure that the church allegedly closed by word of mouth is not closed. So when you have a county commissioner coming and saying that we have closed the church, believe me, that mouth is not a padlock, as I was saying. You don't close the church by word of mouth. You go to court because you know it affects people who come to pray, who come to congregate, who come to meet, who come to worship, who come to learn and to receive the word of God also. So you cannot stop those people, and when they come in thousands, remember how many fundamental rights you are breaking or you are trampling on. They are in thousands.
Swala la pili ambalo limetuleta hapa ni swala pia la uhifadhi zile accounts ambazo ziko pale. Kumbuka kwamba zile accounts za church ziko kwenye majina ya kanisa. Zile sio account utafunga kwa sababu zile account ni sadaka za watu wanazozituma pale ili zifanyie kanisa huduma. Huduma zile ni kulipia watoto karo, kununulia watu chakula, kuwalipa wafanyikazi wanaofanya katika ile kanisa, kutumia kutengeneza crusade na kadhalika. Ulemazaji wa mambo kama hayo umeshinda dhulma zile kubwa zaidi ulimwenguni zinazoitwa genocide.
Kwa dhimbele ni jalo jatan piny Kenya Rigathi Gachagua kinyi makawuono na Ramogi jametri mar piny Ingeresa e pacho ka Jane Marriott kama gitwake witiyo kanyakla e kinda pinje ariyogo. Gachagua opuo piny Ingeresa kowacho ni en piny mantiere kod oteku mar nyawo dongruok kod ohala e pacho ka. Jotelo bende noloso weche mag arita mosebedo ka kelo fuere gwenge mag nyandwat mar piny Kenya motelo ne chenro mar nyawo kwe kod arita e tong' pinje ma Kenya, Somalia kod Ethiopia.
A secure and stable northern Kenya is the best thing for this country because we can be able now to put resources there to do food production and get people busy and support the rest of the country because the lands are vast and they're also very productive. If we can get it right, we secure so that there is no insecurity, then we go to irrigation. Then the problems of this country in a very sustainable manner are sorted. Again, as High Commissioner, you have pointed out, we need sustainable interventions.
For a long time, Kenya and Ethiopia have been the two anchors of stability in your region. With the civil war in Ethiopia, Kenya has looked a little bit lonely at times, holding the fort of stability across the region. And so the thing that particularly excites me about this project is it's a time when you can export that stability into two of your neighbours and mutually reinforce each other at the national, the sub-national, but also the community level.
Imago magithieth nyakurom gajuang jatend migao mar thieth e pacho ka Susan Nakumicha ogolo siem ne kembe mag wuothe mondo mi ogolo hinga mora mora mane gikete sekta mar wuoth mag geng'o landruok mar midhusi mar COVID-19. Kolose gwenge mag Sihendu e kaunti ma Trans Nzoia, Nakumicha wacho ni paro makamano biro tok duol mochung' ne thieth e piny mangima lando dok chien mar kwan joma gamo tuo mar corona. Nakumicha bende wacho ni omenda mano ketenge ne midhusi mar coronavirus ibiti gode geng'o tuoche moko mag malandore koriwo koda ka tuo mar nyaldiema.
From January, our averages were about 2.5% of COVID from the ones that we analyzed and tested. 2.5% were positive. But up to the last week of April, our tests, then it was 0.5%. Of all the samples that we tested, only 0.5% had COVID. What that means is then that it gives us an opportunity to lift the measures that we had put in place in terms of restrictions. So now passengers can travel freely. Even the general population, now they can mingle and do anything else freely. We no longer have to wear masks. We don't have to use sanitizers all the time. We don't have to wash hands. We don't have to keep social distance the way we are doing. But that doesn't mean that we should not take personal safety and hygiene, sanitation seriously. So at a personal level, because what happened during COVID, because of these measures, many diseases went down. Like upper respiratory diseases in children went down, diarrheal diseases went down. It's because the general population was now practicing hygiene and sanitation.
Kwa Kajiado na Chijadek maitudo ginek manyocho timore kuonde mopogore Kitengela jumbe ariyo mokalo omed geng negi e od ang'ech bang' doho ng'ado ni geng negi kuom dala beach kanondro mar obila pod dhi mbele. Jadek go magin Olivia Naserian, Patrick Munyoki Kioko kod Brian Otuori nochwali doho ma Kajiado kawuono to kata kamano jomin buche okwayo mondo mi med gi thuolo mar nondro. Achich mokwongo en Olivia Naserian maitudo ginek mar nyathine mayangore no chinjo dende gi pala. Patrick Munyoki Kioko en achich maitudo gi nek manyadeni Gertrude Wayu manyocha onegi bende Kitengela. Achich maradek en Brian Otuori bende itudo gi ketho mar nego jago moro kokalo e chwe gi pala. Ibiro duok gi kendo e do tarik 15 jumani.
To remember and undergo the mental assessments at Kajiado County and the Referral Hospital. So we'll be back on the 15th of this month, May, for further directions.